Hey, we're live.
We are live.
I'm just gonna let everything kick into gear now.
Look at those mid ranges.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
know.
Mid? No, it's
No,
mic.
that's mic, and then we've got desktop audio, and then I don't know what the heck this is. Video capture.
What's video capture device?
There we go.
Just in case that starts to get pretty loud. You know?
Yeah, exactly. All
Speaking
right.
of which, did you hear your Xbox today?
Did I what?
Did you hear your Xbox? It was making funny noises.
My Xbox?
Yeah, it's making. So my Xbox started doing it a while ago.
I don't like the sound of this.
Huh?
I don't like the sound of this.
Well, it did. Like, it doesn't make a problem, but it sounds like it was beeping or chirp, like birds chirping, maybe.
Yeah.
And Victoria figured out how to get rid of the noise. Although for me, I had to flip my Xbox on its side, and it seems like your
Mine doesn't
Xbox
do
doesn't
that.
like that.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know if it's something different, but yeah, you should listen in and you should play on the Xbox tomorrow and like be right here
Mm-hmm.
so you can hear it. But yeah,
I don't like the sound of this. It's a new Xbox too. But okay, welcome to the S'mores Podcast, episode 44, where you, Natter, are the bearer of bad news. Also, I need to put in the announcements that I'm live on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube, whatever.
you should.
Actually, it's gonna be updated anyways by itself.
Call it Bad News Bears.
Bad News Bears podcast. Yeah, I know. The Bearsers of bad news. Okay, sweet. Everything should be good. We're good. Welcome. What was I gonna say? I was promised Jamie or Midnight, and I get this. Sorry, but both of them.
Oh, I
none
love
of them
that.
answered me. Well, none of them could do it. That was the thing.
Who's Jamie?
Jamie's Super Mega Frieza.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
See ya. But no. So a little back. Well, actually, let me start with some. What is it? Housewarming? Is that what it's called? We start
what?
with when you start with stuff for like your own. Like when you start with class, and then they say, okay,
Homecoming. No, homecoming.
home.
Welcome house. No, open house.
No, it's like you start class with some stuff that you need to go over with the teacher.
Oh, like syllabus day?
No, it's like whatever.
Whoa, wait. I think I got this. What's that word?
You might need to come closer this way too.
Okay. What's that word?
Yes, it's like we need to go over
Orientation.
No. This you're thinking too early. I'm thinking like the beginning of class, not the first class, but the beginning of class when the teacher goes over some housewarming things, and they're like, yeah, so you have this due on this day, blah blah blah, and then they go into the lecture.
Yeah, I call it syllabus day.
No, it's not
We
the
go
first.
into like introductory material.
No. It's like halfway through the semester. Don't forget, you've got something due this week.
Oh.
And they just talk about like the things upcoming and stuff like that. I can't remember. That's
Things
not
to
Blair.
know.
That's Natter.
Who's
I know this table's gonna be the death of us.
and my apple juice.
And your apple juice. No, this is actually future roommate Natter.
Hey, Xanax.
There we go. What was I gonna say? Either way, we'll go over some things for the channel. Tomorrow, if I finish all my to-do list right here, if I finish this to-do list, which I gotta add some stuff to, I will record and react to One Punch Man. I'm excited to start that, so that'll be something to look forward to for tomorrow. I think that's really it. Sunday will be the same thing, worse than Blair. Fair enough. Sunday will be Attack on Titan as well. I'll try My Hero Academia. That was loud. I don't know. Could they hear that?
I don't know.
Saturday will be My Hero Academia. Again, I'll attempt it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But other than that, I think that's really all the housewarming stuff. Natter's Jared from Subway looking is not worth
That's
the battery waste.
mean.
Yeah, that's very mean.
Oh,
He
wait,
does
what'd
not
he
look
say?
like Jared. He said you look like Jared. I love the silence.
He came back just to say that?
Yeah. But no, he was there. But now he's actually leaving. But yeah, I think that just goes over some things.
Maybe I should go to Subway.
Did you who was it? The comedian actually got a deal with Subway. What was his name? The dude that does the bit about the drunk girls and how they act at the bars.
That's like a lot of comedians.
His name starts with a D or something like that. He was recently on the H3 podcast. He has like long hair, a beard.
Long hair and a beard. Oh, yeah. The British one?
No. He's American. Super American.
No, I don't know.
Dennis. No, not Dennis.
You should bring all the subs Subway.
Yeah, I'm down.
How about the subs bring the host Subway?
Are we the host?
I'm hosting the podcast.
Oh, hosts.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said hose. I was like, well, that works. Let me check.
Michael calling himself a hoe just for a sandwich. That's why we're friends.
I'll do anything for a foot long.
Yeah.
Oh God. Not Bobby Lee. Chris how do you say that? Chris D'Ella?
D'Elia?
Yeah. It's this. Oh, I'm so used to the camera being right
my
here.
My shirt's not good, is it?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I don't know.
My I'm so used to the camera being here. I automatically went like this to show the stream.
That's good.
Yeah, but okay. So a little bit about us. We've known each other since 2007. That's a long time ago. That's
2007?
Yeah, because I was in 7th grade.
Yeah. No, 2006. It was the very end of 2006, November 2006. You came to the farm, started the fire.
Was that 2006? No way. No, I had to have been in 7th grade.
No, yeah, wait, yeah, my 6th grade is.
You're 6th grade. Yeah, 2007,
yeah.
2008. Because when we first met, it was at a restaurant. We first met at the restaurant, and then obviously, the first time meeting somebody your age is just super awkward.
Oh, it was so awkward.
And then, was it the next day or maybe a couple days after that? We went to the farmhouse.
No, it was like a week later. I thought it was a little later, but it was. You came to the farmhouse and we hung out.
And we just started a fire.
Yeah, so I had to start the fire for the festival that was going on. I don't know. Winter festival.
Something, yeah.
I don't know. For my hippie elementary school. But, which was great, but,
also known as Montessori.
Yeah. So the next day we went to, that weekend.
No, Xanax, no. A little bit about us. So we're happily married.
Yeah, right. Moving in together.
Yeah, exactly. With Gamer Blue, actually. Gamer Blue's going to be our third roommate.
He streams?
No, but he's been on the podcast before. He's been in a couple of videos.
Gotcha.
As well. Yeah.
Anyway, so we went to... So yeah, I came over, that weekend, something like that.
Yeah.
And I was so pissed, because I hated... My mom always used to put on these play dates.
Before that, the first time we actually hung out, after the festival and stuff like that, we bonded over fire. You remember that? Cause the fire...
At the festival?
Yeah.
After everything. Because we didn't know how to light the fire, because we were having trouble lighting the fire, we threw gasoline
exactly.
on stuff. Yeah.
And then after everything, the fire got so hot that it was blue.
Yeah,
and that's when we ended up like...
No, that's when we clicked, but
yeah.
I still did not like going over to people's houses.
Really?
Or I didn't forced play dates, not just going to their houses. And so I remember the first time coming over, and we did, and I was like, this is going to be miserable. This is going to be so miserable. My parents are like, just call me. Call us if you really want to just pick us up. And I'm like, I don't have a phone.
What's up, Boom? Thanks for joining.
How am I gonna call you guys?
Yeah, I need.
And they're like, good luck.
I need to call my parents because I want to leave.
Yeah, right. So I just let's stick it out for a few hours. Why not?
Yeah.
And I was calling you by your name. Dangerous. Gotta get used to not doing that. But so
first name's fine.
Oh, first name's fine.
Yeah. Everyone knows my first name.
I came over and you were just like, yeah, let's play video games the whole time. And I'm like, I could do that.
I could do that, yes.
That sounds like fun.
What game?
My parents are like, hey, you want us to come pick you up? And I'm like, nah, screw off.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is backfiring. You're going to stay here on the
We're actually getting along, yeah.
And what game was it? We played the Kirby game. We played.
Oh, it was the GameCube.
It was the GameCube. We played.
This is before I had Xbox.
Hawk.
Yeah.
We played on the 64 a little bit.
Because this was the old house too.
You just got a Wii.
Did I just get a Wii at that point? Oh man, that's a long time ago. Holy crap! Everything the puzzle pieces are fitting in.
I remember we got your Xbox a few months later, and we started playing because your cousin or someone gave it to your uncle.
Yeah, it was uncle.
Yeah, and
because everyone in our culture is uncle.
Yeah, right. And all we want to do is play Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, dude. Oh man.
And your dad is so angry he smashed it.
No.
At
He
some point.
smashed. He smashed.
He smashed the Wii or the GameCube at some point, or a few controllers or something.
Yeah, he's broken a lot of things, dude. I think I remember I may have told this on the podcast with Midna. I think it was 2 weeks ago or last week or whatever, where he got mad and broke two Nintendo 64 games that are probably worth like $100 now each.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and
Games.
Super Smash Bros. The original Super Smash Bros. He broke. That's so upsetting, dude.
It is very upsetting.
Yeah, not just a Fortnite player. I play.
Okay, I'm not. Don't describe me as just that. I've been playing
He
games
only
for a
plays
long
Fortnite.
time. No, I guess I came over to Michael's house pretty much to play video games because I never really could at my house. I mean, I had some PC games, but my parents are pretty strict about it. So I would just go over to friends' houses and we just play video games all day.
Yeah.
Just Michael, Anthony, JP, whoever.
That was your escape. Some
that was
people
my
do
escape,
drugs.
yeah.
I play video games.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do drugs in video games.
And it was so strange because it pushed me to become so social as a person.
Really?
And I'm not a social person, but like,
Yeah. Well, when you have something to bond over.
you're done. You're bored. Like back in the day, like you can watch YouTube videos.
Not like today.
Yeah, and there's just like a few you can watch unless you're really interested in something, and then there's social media.
Yeah, that's
and if you're
true.
only playing video games, like, what, you're gonna talk to your dad who's gonna make the chores? No, you're 7 or whatever, you know.
Yeah, no, I had because I remember I didn't get social media until
I got you one.
Yeah, you got me one.
Yeah.
You're like, we're gonna make your email. It's gonna be this.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
And now people do that to me.
What's up, Draco 22 Star? How are you doing today? Yeah, it was just like, because I remember I had the games, you didn't have the games, but you had the social media, and I didn't have the social media. And then it just merged.
And then we turned 13, and girls became all the rage.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, man, and it's been miserable ever since.
Debate why Marco is trash. This dude doesn't know anything about One Piece. Do you know One Piece?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I used to go watch it. I used to watch it occasionally.
I played it
on
on your... Oh, man.
just one inch back.
I played it at your house a few times. It was like one of the first games I think you had One Piece.
Yeah, I do have a One Piece GameCube game. Yeah.
And we played it, and it was pretty fun. But other than that, I really didn't know.
I watched it a couple times at your house on those Saturday mornings. Where
One Piece?
Yeah.
I probably wasn't paying attention.
No, either that or you just weren't awake at the time.
I do sleep in later than Michael usually.
I think I just have a habit of waking up early because that was like when I was still running and stuff like that too.
You were always running. Since the day I met you. Every day you run.
After that, no. I started 8th grade. We met in my 7th.
You weren't running like practicing or anything?
Mm-mm.
Like that summer you didn't practice the lead or something?
No, I didn't start till going into 8th grade. This is all hitting you now.
And is that when Hisham came?
I think so. Did he come my first year of running?
Yeah, because it was his freshman year.
Yeah.
It was my 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Hisham's his cousin, for those who don't know.
So, yeah, my cousin came down, and me, Michael...
I'm older by a month, but year-wise in school, I'm older than, what's it called? I'm older than you by a year. I'm ahead of you by a year, not older by a year. I'm ahead of you by a year, but I'm only older than you by just over a month.
That's not because I got...
No. It's because...
Taken back. It's because...
Royce says don't know about One Piece. Yeah. It's a Catholic school. The Montessori Catholic school. So what happened is in Michigan, where I'm from, the deadline there to go to school is December 1st.
Yeah.
But here in South Carolina, it's September 1st.
Yeah.
Obviously, my birthday's in November, which up there, I'm in the same grade as everyone else.
Yeah.
But down here, if I was born here, I would have been your year as well. What's up, Mason Mantoya? Social Security, no, mother's maiden name. Xanax, I think that's all on the Discord.
555.
What's that local attorney for like work accidents or something? It's like all nines. 99999. I'm like, what?
They're all like that.
Oh god,
I need
they're
some
so
more
cheesy.
apple juice.
Apple
I'm gonna
juice.
go to the kitchen, which is right in this room.
the
and get some more apple
mixology center.
Ooh, some tasty apple juice.
When's our next podcast, dude? When are you guys free?
Do you guys have a podcast together?
Me,
Royce.
Royce. Yeah, Royce. How you guys doing?
I thought
We're
it was
doing well.
Xanax.
No, Xanax.
You should do a subs podcast.
I want to. Xanax is too shy. When is our next podcast? When do you work next? You graduate. Owen's asking if you have a degree. You graduate this winter.
Who? What?
You.
Oh yeah.
So almost.
Korean biology and German.
Ugh.
The German or the biology?
The biology.
They're both not fun.
It's
The biology you learn about life and death, and then German
you learn about
Jewish death.
how to say the same Jewish stats.
It's pretty much
and
miserable.
what not to do.
Yeah, right?
How are we doing? How are you doing today? You had a long day because you have a presentation tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that's... So I told you that you were there when I used the stats to prove the
Oh
girl wrong.
yeah.
So this girl in my lab...
This is a fantastic story because I've been witnessing it
So
from the side.
Michael's been here the whole summer, but so this girl in my lab... I started, actually, I've been working in the lab for about a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And she... you just started learning German. It's pretty cool. It's miserable unless you're in Germany.
I'm laughing at what Xanax said.
Kill that, but
Starting to like you with that Jew joke.
oh god.
We're not getting no Jew jokes.
No, but anyways. So yeah, she so I've been working in the lab the past year, and she comes in June.
Yeah.
And I've been developing this method all while she's doing this other work, and essentially the method is just a type of experiment, you could say.
Yeah.
And so
like a way to conduct the experiment.
Yeah, a way to conduct the experiment. So I'm trying to figure out there's this new machine, like how do you press which buttons to do,
Yeah.
what settings, all that, and you have to do calculations for your treatments, all this stuff. And she comes in, and so
we have a loot. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says. There we go. We're gonna cover you with the chat. Let's see what it says. Hold on. Usually there's a fun message. Usually. Ha. Yeah, that's home. Sunday, if not, then like Wednesday. Okay, that sounds good. Because Sunday I'll be doing the reaction to Attack on Titan. So depending on how long it takes me to edit that stupid thing, it's a pain. But continue.
anyways, to finish the story off though, so she ends up, and the project's not working for me, but I'm getting closer. And the last week she comes in, she takes it from me, and so she ends up taking the main experiment of this whole summer. And so she gets to present on it, and I've left with the scraps, even though she's 4 years younger than me. And,
Yeah.
And so I used stats in the most nerdiest thing I could have ever done. Probably the nerdiest thing I've
I
ever done.
witnessed this yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or 2 days? 2 days
2
ago?
days ago. I used stats to prove that her data
Jackson.
was not
Why is the rum gone?
significant. Right? Why is the rum gone? Apple juice.
Apple juice. Sparkling apple juice.
That's why it's fizzy. But anyways, no, so I've been making my presentation poster. I forgot to tell you this.
Yeah.
And I was going to go confront my teacher about this whole, her stealing, not stealing, but, taking this from me and it's not really fair.
Yeah, why is she doing it, not me kind of deal.
Right. But, so I went on, just...
Sounds good, Royce. Thanks for stopping by.
And, essentially... My poster was so damn nice, my presentation poster that I have to present on tomorrow.
Don't tell me she took the poster too.
No.
Oh, dude, I would walk in there and be like, look right here.
So I went to, okay. So I guess the premise is that this girl had also, been babysitting my professor's kids for 2 weeks now. Or for the weekend now.
Mm-hmm.
And so she came in, thought she could get, all these mad brownie points, and she'd finished her poster ahead of time, and she was and my professor stayed for an hour afterwards just to look at my poster. Everyone else was gone. I was still working on it. And she was like, this is going to be the best thing we've ever done. This. So, she's like, and it's just because she threw me under the bus. And my professor's like, yep, sounds good. Throw him under the bus. And so I just went into beast mode and developed my whole own experiment and hypothesis. And now...
Why is the teacher, oh my goodness. I don't know. That's just dumb.
Yeah. But anyways, cool. I can't wait to present on this tomorrow.
Yeah, you could present in Columbia.
Yeah.
God, I've always I always got invited through my school, and I was just like, I don't want to do this because then I gotta wake up early, go with you guys.
I have to be in Columbia by 8:30 tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And we're here now.
Yeah.
At this time.
But I still haven't worked on my presentation yet.
Oh Jesus! But realistically, what would you have done in the meantime? Like, would you be working on it? Honestly.
No.
Yeah,
See, that's the thing about me, is I never practice my work.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to present on it, because in my mind, I should know it well enough, just by doing the work, that I don't have to practice it.
I'm gonna say I use that same excuse.
Right? Well, no,
and I clearly don't do it last minute. Obviously.
Like the other week, this family came in,
Mm-hmm.
And there were 3 dudes, and they really didn't know much. You know, their kids were looking in biology and just came in the lab, and I was like, hey, look at the microscope. And they're like, oh, those are your cells? And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And so I explained the whole thing to them in about a minute, the whole summer's worth of research, and they understood it all. You know, that's how you know knowledge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is are you able to explain it to someone who doesn't get it?
I'm glancing at chat every now and then.
No, you're good.
Yeah, they're talking about who should be on the podcast, which is funny because we don't know if we can trust Havo enough. But I do want to do a stream one day. I tried to set this up the other day, but everyone was a little busy or just nobody showed up to the stream. Because in the Discord, if you want the link, send it in chat. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so there's a chat room obviously in the Discord, and people can just go in and chat with each other and leave at their own will. But I wanted to, during the stream, pull up the Discord and talk to everyone, and just talk to them and see how many people we could get and stuff like that.
That would be a nightmare. If it's more than 5 people, imagine 5 people trying to, more than just us talking on the phone, right?
It's bad.
It's miserable. Right? 5 people, not gonna be fun.
Yeah, no,
interesting for sure.
Yeah, but it's not like it's a, it's not like it's an actual stream like this. Yeah. It's just part of me playing a game. We just talk, you know.
Gotcha.
I want to implement stuff like that because
that'd be fun.
Yeah, my whole view on streaming and stuff like that is interaction.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm kind of almost against reaction videos. I'd rather do them live, and get full interaction, but obviously I'll get taken down again. Emphasis on that.
Would you?
Yeah, I used to stream.
If it's live?
I used to stream Dragon Ball Super live, and I would
as it's airing?
As it's airing.
And you'd show it on
I was getting hundreds of people watching at the same time, dude.
You are a terrible person.
It was great. It was great until I got in trouble. It was so good.
You know, what you should do, though, is 2 things. You should do reaction videos. Well, I never advocate for doing reaction videos. But you should do them with your subs. Just have one of them watch it with you.
How?
Can they watch it at the same time? It's like getting on Netflix and you both press play at the same time.
Actually, alright. Jackbox with voice chat would be good. Yeah, I agree. He's a mod, so he is trusted. Yeah.
Jackbox with voice chat would be great.
What was I gonna say? I guess this is kind of spoiling something, but Super Mega Freeze and I are in the works of doing a duo reaction, which would be pretty cool and
duo
interesting.
Reaction.
Yeah.
What's that?
So we have both of our reactions in the same video.
Mm.
Obviously, we're not going to be with each other, but it's not hard to do a Discord call or a Google call or anything like that. Obviously, record both ends of it, and then since you just overlay the audio files, and then you just need a green screen, really. Or you don't even need a green screen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because technology can just cut this out by itself if it's a solid color.
Second thing, actually, I was thinking about is what if you did sub month, and you just talked to a few of your subs and was and every Thursday use your podcast, but you do it with one of them.
I'm trying to. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. But I want to see. I was trying to understand what Xanax was saying. Xanax is being sarcastic. I don't remember why he got mod. I can't remember. Not why Xanax got mod. Why somebody else got mod.
What's mod?
they can like delete comments and ban people from the channel and stuff like that. But what was the second thing you were saying?
You should do a sub month. So like, Xanax might not want it, but or Anime, or whoever.
Yeah. Jojo's not here. He's being Jojo. Somebody get Jojo into the stream.
But no, just like every week, you could do one just for a month. Just call it sub month.
Yeah.
Do like every few months, just like to see what's happening in their lives.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I'm down for that. Yeah. I'm definitely okay with that. Like, the two people I want first, and it's not because of favorites or anything like that, but
because Michael has favorites.
I do have favorites. No, I'm kidding. Saiyan Pooper and Xanax have been subs the longest time. Saiyan Pooper, he comes in and out of streams.
Gotcha.
But when we were pumping out content, it was Saiyan Pooper and Xanax. They were like the two that joined every stream since the beginning, actually. I think Xanax, have you been a sub since the first podcast? Or which podcast was it? Do you remember? Oh yeah, Xanax. Oh, Havo got mod because I kept putting him timeout at the end of the stream. That was hilarious.
What?
That's why I gave Havo mod because what was it? I gave him mod because Xanax kept putting him in timeout at the end of the stream, and when he's a mod, you can't do that. But no, the reason why I have so many mods now is for days where it's like 90% of them won't be able to make it to the stream. At least I have one person being able to mod now. Because I remember there was a couple times where people were just being ridiculous. And I was like, I really need, I need some mods. Like, I think Xanax wasn't there, and some guys weren't mods yet. And I was like, look, I got to make you guys mods. Because some people showed up, and they were just acting ridiculous. Absurd. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I was just like, all right, look, we need mods. So it's like, most of the streams, which is kind of funny, but most of the streams now are actually, like, almost all mods. But then when we have a busy stream, like, it gets separated. But, like, right now, all mods. And then if JoJo joins, still mod. Hava, everyone, it's just all mods, anime and stuff like that. But then
that's funny.
Eventually, it's just like, depending on what I'm streaming, it gets diluted. But right now, it's not.
Gotcha.
Which, I don't mind. It is what it is. This thing needs to autofocus. Not on this. Let's see. It's focused on this, which is kind of dumb. But at the same time.
I still think we should turn the TV off. It's making us very blue.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
It also depends on where you watch it on. Like, look. Now we're dark. See?
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Yeah.
What if...
Jojo, there he is.
There we are.
There's Jojo.
He's going to be right back.
Yep.
He just got on.
Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, so... a little update. Obviously, this is not going to be a final setup or anything like that, but this is obviously a room where I do my videos and everything like that. But I think, and this is obviously, I kind of proposed it to you earlier, hopefully I can get like a section in the living room and just put up some posters and be like, yeah, this is where I can stream if you guys don't mind.
I mean, if it looks fine, it looks fine.
Yeah. I just... oh, by the way, my friend said we could check out the apartments that Bridget lives at. If we ever need to go check them out.
So we don't have to pay like a $500 fee?
Yeah. We can just go walk in and check them out. Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
To check them out?
The lamp is falling. The lamp is falling. I can't reach it.
The lamp's not falling.
Oh yeah, but water's included at that place. I know this is just like personal talk, but it's... They'll
never know.
Yeah.
If they do know, it's free advertising.
Yeah, but that place has water included. Not all utilities, but we would have to pay for electricity and cable. Or, well, internet.
Yeah. Which isn't that bad.
Yeah. But my friend does not live in a 3-person apartment. It was a 1. But, I mean, at least we can get an idea of inside.
Yeah.
Which is...
hardwood floors, non-hardwood floors.
I think it's well, the one I went in was carpet.
Oh,
yeah. But you never know.
That's what Bridget was.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what Tori's was a few years ago. But then again, yeah, that was like 5 years ago now.
Are you sure that's apple juice? Yes. Clearly fizzy apple juice.
Yeah.
Carbonated.
Apple juice that makes me feel great.
It makes you feel great. That's Tony
the
Tiger. Tiger. Sparkling, exactly. It's the secret Secret apple juice. Okay, so what we normally do is, since
On the podcast?
yeah, on the podcast,
Us?
we usually talk about current shows or movies that you've watched.
Gotcha.
You were watching the first Lord of the Rings right before we started.
Yeah.
What the heck? What the heck made you decide to watch that?
I watched The Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter about twice a year.
Oh yeah, you do. You do like Harry Potter. I forgot who doesn't like Harry Potter. Royce has
No one
never
I'm
seen.
friends with.
Yeah, Royce has never seen Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't read the books,
Oh, that's understandable.
which is understandable.
That's how Emily was, JP's girlfriend. She
Really?
never... Or no, she did read the books. She never wanted to watch the movies because she read the books. So that was understandable because she had an image of who the characters were. And for me, when I read a book, sometimes I don't care to watch the movie because,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you just understand how
I like putting.
you've already imagined it.
Yeah. I like watching a movie to put a face to the picture, as well.
See, it's strange, though, because I hate watching movies because it takes away the face from the picture. And that's
You
one
think
of the
so?
great things about a book is that you get to put your own... You get to imagine it, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And personally, when I read, that's one thing because it's something you can just get lost in.
Oh,
And I feel like outside of driving, there's not a lot of activities anymore that you can really. And also being in your phone, but like you're not imagining, you're just like taking in information, and it's kind of useless.
well, another thing is like for Harry Potter's example, what was the author's name? J.K. Rowling?
Yeah.
Didn't she help cast the members and say, okay, this person looks like...
Yeah, for sure. And that's why a lot of people like the Harry Potter films. That's why a lot of people like the Lord of the Rings films, because although Gerald Tolkien was dead by the time the show or the movies came out, his son, I think, helped cast for it. But it was also just a good representation.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things that just completely got taken out, like Tom Bombadil and stuff like that from the book.
Yeah,
but,
I remember that.
I don't know, I just think they're really good films, and I enjoy watching them.
I mean, The Hobbit was nothing like the book, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, The
Hobbit was completely different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The actual Lord of the Rings was great.
Yeah.
I'll watch The Hobbit every, 2 years.
Really?
I'll force myself.
I still haven't seen it.
After I've watched Lord of the Rings so many times, like, oh, I want to hear the story. Or I'll read the book.
Yeah. No, I like the book for The Hobbit. I remember reading it
really
in
like
middle
the book.
school.
I read it in middle school, too.
Nice.
And then I read it last summer. I'm actually going back through all my old high school and middle school books of, classic literature that I half-assed read.
The one...
Because I appreciate it so much more now.
Which one was the one... What book was it that was literally 100 years old?
Oh, yeah, Kidnapped. So Robert Louis Stevenson, the guy who does Treasure Island. I should be facing the camera.
No, that's fine. It is what it is.
But anyways, he wrote Treasure Island and one other... Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So we had to read this book, a coming-of-age story about this Scottish kid who got kidnapped and had to go to the Highlands of Scotland. And so I went back and read it. And then I went to the library, and he wrote a sequel that no one cares two shits about.
Yeah.
But I found it in my school library, and it was 100 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he opened the book, and it was literally 100 years old, which was actually impressive.
Which is funny, because also...
The oldest book I've ever seen.
So when the book was published, Woodrow Wilson was president.
Really?
And the last time the book was opened, Richard Nixon was president.
I think, you know what you did? You opened Watergate. That was what it was.
I opened something that hadn't been opened since Watergate.
There you go. You're the cause of what's going on in America.
Yeah, I'm opening up the new Watergate.
It's like a curse.
Yeah.
Demons stuck coming
50 years from now, when some other asshole is president, no offense.
Oh god, that's hilarious. What was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of movies that missed their mark, there was a tweet that I saw recently where it said the Percy Jackson movies really missed what could have been amazing. Because the books, I don't know if you've ever read them.
You love those books, didn't you?
I love those books.
Yeah,
They're really good.
I never got around to them.
They're really good. I have them all if you ever want to borrow one. But with that being said, the movies, they just missed the mark 100%. They were horrible.
So many movies. Yeah.
But they, just that world, that atmosphere. You have Greek gods, mixed with modern times and stuff like that. Like that atmosphere itself sounds awesome.
I feel like no, for sure. I feel like the movie though was a bit cheesy, if I remember correctly. I haven't watched it. I think that's what ruined it for a lot of people, was that they're like, this story was told so cool, but then it was not portrayed very well in the movie.
Yeah. Well, I gotta laugh at what, oh God, no, Jojo. 50 years from now, Kanye will be supreme dictator. Super but no. Yeah, no, but the problem is, it was just bad all around. Like, they got so many details wrong.
Yeah.
With the whole movie, compared to the book at least. And it's so funny, my sister's like, I can't read the books, I've already watched the movie, blah blah blah, it ruins the book. And I was like, no, the book is so much better.
At that point. Yeah.
I was just like,
there's some things like that, like The Hobbit, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if there's any other shows I've been really watching recently.
I've been watching anime, a lot of anime.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm trying to catch up so I can have conversations with everyone. But I mean, I'm enjoying it though, because you want to watch My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I need to get to that.
I want you to watch.
I'm really just trying to like lower the amount of content I take in every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I just don't get to see my friends as much.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm just driving to and from work because it's all the way up in Greenville.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when I'm probably in Greenville, I'll have more time.
Yeah.
But then I'll be back in school for that last class. I don't know. I'll probably end up watching it. It seems like more than an interesting thing. You know, I haven't watched a lot of animes. Yeah. I know people get super mad at this, but the Avatar series, which is an anime, I get that.
It depends on. Well, I mean, they consider RWBY an anime,
which I think is silly because RWBY is animated by Americans.
Yeah. So in theory, if you want to go off of that, then Avatar: The Last Airbender is an anime if you're going off of those standards.
Yeah.
But realistically, you can just call it a cartoon. You know. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think right now. I can't think of the last anime I watched.
Mm-hmm.
The Last Airbender. This is what could be great.
What?
Did I tell you? So last year I watched after the Last Airbender.
It's so good, dude.
So good. But I started watching Legend of Korra.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like the greatest.
It's just not the same.
It's not the same.
They should have.
But you can appreciate like living in a world with airbenders. Like that is what brings like it to you know. And my roommate came in every time he heard me listening to it in my room, would like come in and he's usually drunk, but would come in screaming and being like, "Legend of Korra is so bad." Blah blah, and just like
this is the previous roommate. Wait, the summer roommate or the one before that during school?
During school.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Short and blonde, very aggressive kid. Love him though. But yeah, no, that's what I mean. Honestly, that's what brings me to a book. It's what brings me to a movie. Is if I can put myself there with them, you know, and really get sucked into it.
It's usually true. Yeah, no, I totally understand. The original. Wait, okay, Bucky 2018. The original. Wait, what?
Oh man, that's what we can talk about. Oh, Bucky. I think it's like Bucky.
Bucky.
Like in
Avengers.
Yes.
We're gonna go down that. Yeah. Did you like it? I know we've talked about the Avengers so many times on this pod. Like,
has there been an Avenger movie since?
There's been Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, I was going to watch it. I really was going to watch it, and then I just missed my window.
Except for what was the Thanos one called?
Avengers.
Legends of Thanos.
No. Oh my God. Infinity War.
Yeah, something like that.
I was like, why can't I remember it?
That and. Oh, Black Panther came out this year too. Was it last year? No, it was this year.
It was early this year.
Yeah. Okay, so this year seemed very low for the Avengers or for Marvel.
Yeah, that's true. You know, one thing I've noticed though.
But they kind of beat the Iron Man and everything else. Like it's kind of like beating a dead horse at this point, kind of a little bit. You know, there's been way too many.
Yeah, it depends on where they want to go.
Iron Man like 6, like come down.
But there's not gonna be Iron Man 6. I think 3 was the last one.
Yeah.
But then they're just gonna keep including him in other characters because his contract. I think he gets the most money.
Yeah.
And he's also in the most amount of. Yeah, exactly. Which
also new Sherlock Holmes is coming out.
Really?
With Robert Downey Jr.
That's awesome.
Which I would take actually the one with Benedict Cumberbatch or Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, they're both really good.
Did you watch the BBC one?
I haven't like sat down and watched it, but I've seen parts.
Yeah, it's very good.
Really?
I remember when it first came out, me and my mom watched it on the BBC, and we like fell in love with it. We watched like the first, because it used to come out in like 30-minute parts.
Yeah.
Every every week. So we watched the first episode and a half, and we were all about it. Then, like,
Zuki cake.
the second the election came in, and then we were all about Barack Obama. But
One thing I do want to say about Marvel is, have you ever heard the stuff about James Gunn and why he got fired from Guardians 3?
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast today on my run, on one of my runs, and they were talking about the tweets from like 10 years ago at this point. You know, and A, why are you bringing up stuff from 10 years ago? And B, he already was an edgy guy from the podcast that I was listening to.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not going to say they were one-sided, because they actually like looked up the tweets and discussed, are they that bad, you know, this and that. But realistically, if you compare him to some comedians, he's not that bad. There are comedians who are more famous who are worse.
Comedian-wise, right? Yeah, there's a difference. You know, comedians are supposed to be vulgar and crap.
Yeah.
But when it comes to someone like James Gunn...
But what was he 10 years ago? Because apparently he was always edgy.
He was a comedian. But the point
was... Yeah, that's the thing.
The point is that regardless of comedian or not, like, where do you draw the line? You know, if someone... The tweets had been acknowledged. He'd acknowledged them, like, about 4 or 5 years ago. He'd already apologized for them, but no one cared.
He already did?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. And it's just like Disney hired him already knowing.
Yeah. But, I mean, they're firing him just because of the image. But it doesn't matter, regardless of image or not. If you're really going to fire someone, like, where are you going to draw the line? Because,
yeah.
I mean, you got to take away everything, like, before, I mean, or after Aladdin.
Yeah.
Aladdin was a racist piece of shit movie. Like, are you kidding me? That opening scene's like, welcome to a place where Arabs like to kill people or something like that. Like,
yeah.
Solid stuff. Or even,
Jack
like...
Sparrow is my spirit animal. Agreed. I agree 100%. Dave threatens... Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Were you going to fire, what's his name? Who's Jack Sparrow? I can't remember his name right now.
When you did that, I messed up.
Yeah. Regardless, you're gonna fire him for like all the crap he's done.
Yeah, it's
You know.
Oh my god, I'm so mad.
Also, Disney and Walt Disney and what are you gonna like change the name and his anti like Semitism that crap that he always talked about, like that's well known. You know, I mean, like where do you draw the line?
But the thing is, it's like they're
just drawing the line for image.
Yeah, they're doing it for image, but then now you have actors threatening and saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna do this movie unless you bring him back." Like Dave Bautista, who plays Drax.
Yeah.
He's like, "No, either you hire him back or you recast me." You know.
Yeah, which I totally understand. I
mean, because
regardless, the tweets were a dumb thing to say.
Agreed.
Should you be more... Well, actually, I disagree with that. I do, and I think a lot of people get angry with this, but when it comes to, one, free speech, you should be able to say what you want to say, but two, comedians, that's the point of that art, right?
Yeah, like compare him to the comedian from Australia, Jim Jeffries. Jim Jeffries says... Like
or Eric Spears. Yeah. Eric Spears is terribly, terribly racist. But that's like the point of the comedy is supposed to be like that. You know?
Yeah, it's like it's a joke. Obviously, there's some
like
truth
no one
to jokes,
no one takes their kid to a comedy club.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Unless, what was that story from the Rooster Teeth animated adventure? The dude
Miles.
Mooned him. No, it was Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron Marquis.
And he got mooned, and then
where do you draw the line?
He started crying.
Yeah. Oh my god, why is it
Xanax? Xanax is like, no, I like the anti-Semitism.
Yeah. No, yeah, Xanax is funny. But yeah, no, that makes sense. But it's like, it's also from 10 years ago at the same time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's,
Jack Sparrow, that's his name.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, thank God. I was like, picturing him in 100 different movies. Like Willy Wonka and all, everything. And the funniest, my favorite not Jack Sparrow line, but Johnny Depp line, other than "Why is the rum gone?" or anything from Pirates of the Caribbean in general, is him and Charlie in the chocolate factory, and he's like, everything in this room is eatable, including you and me, but that's frowned upon in most societies. And he doesn't say edible, he says eatable.
I was going to correct you. I was like...
No, that's the way he says it.
I never watched that one.
Really? Oh, it's good.
I really liked the James Wilder one as a kid, and I was a hipster before it was cool to be
What's up, anime? See you, JoJo, if you're leaving.
Why did JoJo leave?
I don't know.
I missed. What?
You miss him already?
Is it because I took his username that one time and?
Oh god, that was
box.
funny.
He was so angry. I loved it. But I like trolling people.
Yeah. One thing I like, and I need to tweet this at Discord. I don't know. They've made my community a family, like, because even if I'm not,
these guys or
yeah,
Discord?
oh yeah, these guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's thanks to Discord.
Really.
You know, yeah,
What is it?
I'll show you in a second. But like, even when we're not even when I'm not streaming, we're always interacting with each other.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I mixed up Discord and Twitch.
Yeah, no. Well, Twitch is just kind of when yeah.
On the one thing you have to know about me is I really don't know anything about pop culture.
I don't even know. It's.
I was trying to force my friends to use Curse up until like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't think you can download Curse anymore. It's still out on my computer, which is ancient.
Oh yeah, JoJo did set up the servers. He helped a lot setting up that Discord.
No, JoJo, he didn't. That was me.
It was you. That's why everything's still messed up. And don't force my friends to make them for me. Oh, of course not. But no, it was just like it's so nice to see people who get along with each other, and also some people who have joined. Like, let's say I'm playing a mobile game and they have questions, and say, all right, if you have questions when we're not on stream, join the Discord, ask the questions, and you know, like depending on what the game is, people are willing to help. Like if it's One Piece, Treasure Cruise,
Gotcha.
you know, Xanax will help or I'll help because we probably played that game the most. Yeah. And then if it's Dokkan, you've got Ohm, JoJo, Xanax, me, and like other people.
Gotcha.
You know, it's just like depends on the room and the situation. Sure. But it's just like, and I'm not trying to call Super Mega Frieza out or anything like that. But when her Discord started, it was a shit show. It was bad. Yeah, it was just everything was so disorganized. Too much was going on at once. And then just people were like all over the place. Yeah,
like it's a bit bigger beast to manage. Like that's kind of how it happens, you know. Mm-hmm. But
I like JoJo's one-liners. Like Xanax said, you messed him up like twice, and he's like, "Hey, I used protection." I would give JoJo a point for that one, and 2 points for Xanax to cause the rebuttal.
And apparently JoJo quit Dokkan.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Dragon Ball Z mobile game.
Those mobile games are so fast paced. I don't know how you do that.
Not even.
Are you kidding me?
You're talking about the One Piece one where you tap?
Yeah,
you tap
was tapping. Like
dude,
that doesn't make any sense to me. I watched it for like 5. You do it for like 5 minutes. Like I was half playing Fortnite, half looking at you, and I'm like, "What is he doing?"
Oh, when I was streaming up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that one. But Dokkan is more, very slow paced.
Oh, Anime has an interview tomorrow.
Good luck on your interview. What's it for?
What do you have to? Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I do have a story about that interview.
Oh, yeah,
I was gonna talk about it on the podcast. So the past couple of days, I've had interviews, and it basically ended up being a pyramid scheme, where
I knew. Okay, good.
Well, at first I thought it was actually marketing.
No, yeah.
I was like, okay, cool, it's actually marketing. And then each time, as I progressed through the interviews and as I progressed as talking to the people, it just seemed sketchier and sketchier.
Which the thing was, sorry.
No, you're fine.
What did you tell me after the first interview? You said it was not marketing, but it was something else. Yeah.
Basically, she said I would go in, train, and then start training other people.
That was it.
That's it, yeah.
So there's two things.
That sounds like Amway, right?
Yeah.
For those who don't know what Amway is...
it was marketing. So Amway is just the Ponzi scheme where essentially
it's basically a pyramid scheme that's legal. Because you're allowed to pass people above you.
Yeah. And
that's what makes it legal.
You don't really even sell anything. You sell 1 or 2 things, but then if you have 5 people under you that sell 1 or 2 things, you take half their money, they make $20 in a month, and then I don't care. Yeah, they continue to start recruiting people. It's just basically a pyramid. That's why it's called a pyramid scheme. But so the 2 things you said that was, it's not actually marketing. When you corrected that statement, I was like, because I felt good about it. was that it was that you had to go to a job interview. And normally you don't go to like job interviews for Ponzi scheme stuff. Kind of things like that.
Yeah, right. It's like a come to this thing at 7:00 and we can make you free money. Yeah. They were having full interviews.
Yeah, and so they're having interviews, but then on the opposite side was that, or so in that same vein, you said that they're like, yeah, you can make like 60.
We'll explain it in a second, Anime. I'll explain it in a second.
You can make like $60,000 or whatever in like a few months, and I'm like, okay, anyone who's promising that much money, that sounds like
those schemes.
That sounds like Amway. And so I wasn't too surprised, but I was like, oh, so I'm go again. Maybe like I'm wrong. Like exactly. I thought what it ended up going to be, since there were interviews, like you just go work at Best Buy or something and you sell like Samsung.
Well, the way they explained it was this company works with Samsung, Apple, AT&T, and DirecTV. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's what kind of was like, oh, okay, I can understand how it might be marketing. You know, commercials need marketing, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
And then they were like, yeah, you work in the Costco's and Sam's Club. I'm like, okay, I can see how it is. But based off of that first interview, I was just like, I still don't know what it is. Like, she got to know me, and then she vaguely went over what it was. She was like, okay, you start in this position, then you go to this position, then the next position, you train these people, and then you can move up. And so basically that was the first day. Then they were like, okay, you know, you got your second interview, if you don't mind coming back. I was like, yeah, that's fine. But later that day, my dad, I don't know if I don't think you were
in the car, I thought.
Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit of both. Yeah, he said we'll talk about it at home. So when we were eating dinner, he was like, yeah, no, this is a scam, just turn him down. I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, honestly, I knew. So going into the second interview, I already knew I was going to turn them down. Gotcha. But I just wanted to hear what they had to say.
Sure.
Because, I mean, it's also experience with interviews and stuff like that. So I get there, and, I mean, there are people, like, that office was filled. Like, the first time I went, nobody was there, it was just me.
Gotcha.
The next time I went, I mean, there was somebody standing outside, which is funny because there was a dude vaping outside. And I was like, okay, that's your first. The first thing I saw was a dude vaping outside. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. Maybe he's here for an interview. He needs to just kind of chill.
Yeah.
And then there was a dude, and I'll catch up on chat in a second. And then there was a lady inside, in the seat. Like when you walk in, there's a seat here and a seat here. Lady here, or two seats here. And lady sitting down here, another person standing up, and then another person sitting down. So I sat down next to her in the chair next to her. And turns out, dude that was vaping comes inside, and he was the dude interviewing me.
Oh, God.
And he was... Dude, he was...
How do you, like, interview someone you don't have any respect for?
Exactly. And
it's coming from a past vapor.
Dude, like, at the most, he was 3 years older than me. He had to have been 25 at the most. No, I kind of felt bad for him, to be honest with you, dude. I'll explain why, but, like, the poor guy, man. I know he wanted it, but I'll go into detail about that. You should be able to know what your job is. Yeah, no, this is... Okay. So basically what happens is I say hi to the lady that interviewed me yesterday. I say hi to the receptionist. I mean, they're nice people. Don't get me wrong. They're very nice people.
Yeah, I mean, of course they are.
Yeah, but what ended up happening was the dude that was vaping outside ended up being the person interviewing me. So we go down into their office downstairs, and he just starts questioning me, like, you know, the basic things, like, what separates you from other people? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I straight up told him, I was like, I don't know the other people's standards, so I can't separate myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I told him, like, I'm going to be honest with you. This is actually kind of later on in the interview. But he was like, okay, so let's say we hire 15 people. What separates you from those other 15?
Yeah.
And I was like, honestly, I don't know what their stats are. Like I said, I could average this. You know, I could get these grades, but they could get higher grades. I don't know. You know, so I told him a little bit about me personally. I'm like, well, this is what I know about myself.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you if I can separate myself from them or not.
Well, the one thing I've learned about any interview question is that you just have to give a...
Oh, we got a new follower. Oh, goodness. Well, who was that follower? Somebody say who that follower was, because I did not get to see it. It showed up in the last second. Oh, dang it.
Just say hi to your follower.
Yep, hi new follower. Thank you so much for following. I do appreciate it. But yeah, continue your story real quick.
Which story?
Oh, was that Ovi? No way that was Ovi. Oh, Ovi! Thank you so much for joining, Ovi. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for the follow. Ovi's one of Minna's peoples.
Oh, cool.
Ovi's great. I think Ovi's from Australia, right? He invited me to go down there. Go down under.
A little Aussie.
Hey, Ovi.
Have some Fosters and some Marmite.
Oh god, Vegemite. Marmite. What is Marmite?
I don't know. Something might. I want to look that up now.
Ovi, do you eat Vegemite? I gotta know this. Chat is gone. Is it gone? Oh, we're good. We're good. But what was I gonna say?
Wait, guys, look at this.
Oh no, I'm in Canada. Oh, okay. Who's from Australia? Is anyone from Australia? Fair enough. We're good.
Oh, so he's just having poutine and Tim Hortons. Delicious.
Yeah, that's exactly what I made fun of Minda for. Gonna go to Aussie soon, I hope. Well, there we go. So Natter got the OnePlus 6.
Yes.
We'll talk about that in a second. But let me finish my interview story because I will get.
So tell me to finish my story. Is it your story gotta be finished?
Yeah, because I will get super distracted. DJ Porg and Jess are all Aussie. Oh, DJ. Okay, DJ was Aussie. That's what I thought.
So I just updated my phone.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing it's been in a factory for a few months. But so tell me what happened in the updates. And under camera it says improved image quality.
Nice.
Added beauty mode. Okay, I guess I'm ugly.
You might need that. It might help with your facial recognition. Sorry, sir, but you're too ugly.
Yeah, right. Messages. Added group MS. I've had that since flip phones. Why is that a thing now?
No, what if it's like, sorry, sir, but you're not ugly enough. This is not the right person.
Right? Oh my god. Wireless and networks. Optimized stability for Wi-Fi connection.
Come closer to me, just for the...
No.
But that's awesome. No, okay. Back to my story, because I will forget.
Sure.
So basically what happened was the dude's interviewing me, and the way he was explaining everything to me at first... Oh, Lord.
What?
This table.
Yeah, I know.
So the way he was explaining it to me was like... at first he was explaining the same thing. He asked me... It was so funny, because he asked me what her and I went over yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of... I didn't know it word for word, but I probably knew about that it needs more beer.
I gotta... Okay, wait. No. Finish your story. I'm gonna go look for another one.
Oh, okay.
I think I took the last one yesterday. And I didn't... It's apple juice.
We got another follower. Thank you, Plum Pumpkin 2634 for the follow on Mixer.
Please, apple juice.
Apple juice. It's apple juice. Sparkling apple juice.
Apple juice, but go ahead.
Okay, so basically what I was going to say was, when he asked me what we went over yesterday, I have a I have an above average photographic memory.
Sure.
So, especially like audio.
See, I have photographic memory, but I just ran out of lens.
There you go.
Lens. I ran out of film.
You need
to go
get more.
Yeah. I'm gonna, you know what? Tell the story then.
I'll tell the story. I'm doing well. How are you, Plum? Oh goodness, that's hilarious. So basically what happened is I'm interviewing, the guy's interviewing me, and he asked me, what did you guys talk about? And I repeated probably about 90% of what we talked about. And the dude kind of like, he froze and didn't know what to say. So I already knew right then and there, dude was way too young. And he just did not know what he was doing. It was pretty funny. And he just got taken back by that. So then he started explaining the positions to me. So if you guys remember from a little bit earlier, you start off in the training position, and then you work your way up to some next position. And then after that, you start training the other positions. And then obviously the pyramid scheme itself. And what happened is he was explaining that stuff to me, and he goes, yeah, once you get here, you know, you can start making a lot of money. And buy me tequila. No, you're too young. You're not old enough. And he started talking about how you start making money at each point. And I was like, okay, break down how you make money at each point and how much money you make. And then he was like, okay, at this level you make $10 an hour, but then you make commission on sales and this and that, and then the person above you makes a percentage of that, and et cetera, et cetera. So each position above you just makes percentage of the person below them. Oh, not talking to me. Okay, Ovi, how old are you? I'm curious now. See you, Jojo. I'll send you a message on what I need done in the Discord. But oh, Natter, he left. So the dude started breaking it down to me, and I was like, this is ridiculous. This is a full pyramid scheme. Like, I'm not buying it, blah, blah, blah. Oh, 30. You are the third 30-plus club. I'll talk about that in a second. But when the dude started talking to me about it, this is when I started feeling really bad for him. He started kind of, like, zoning out. And, like, you know when somebody starts talking about their dreams and, like, you can just tell it's like this is what they really want, and they're, I'm not going to say jealous or anything like that, but they yearn for it. He wanted that. So he was like, yeah, I know some people who are directors have, like, golden toilets, and, you know, they live in an Instagram house and this and that, and I met the and I met this guy who's the founder and this and that and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, man. I felt so bad for the guy because he was like, you know, that's something I want to do one day. And I was like, this is not an interview anymore. This is this guy who's only a couple years older than me at the most, just telling me about what he wants in his life. And you could just tell, like, he yearned for it.
That's depressing.
Yeah, like, he was talking about, like, yeah, these guys have $1 million houses. You know, this one dude has toilets that are $1,000 each. And I'm just like, that's funny, but it's solid gold.
These Ponzi schemes or these pyramid schemes that these kids who are our age.
Oh, one second. I'm 22. You're 22 too.
Yeah.
222. Also, to what Xanax said, I think that's the beginning of an Alt J song, the 01. Okay, Natter, Xanax wants you to buy alcohol, or wants you to buy him, and I'm saying no. He's underage. No.
Oh, you're underage. I know that.
There you go. But yeah, no. But basically, what were you saying about, like, the things?
So I have a friend who's in one of these, and he got me on board. And the only reason I was going to do it is because my dad owns his own business.
Yeah.
And one of the things, my dad needs supplies.
Yeah.
And Amway dealt with...
Just don't deal with Amway.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I came back from the meeting, I was very pissed. But I figured I could make like a 10% cut off this deal what I'm selling to my dad.
Yeah.
And because he buys like a few $1,000s worth of supplies every month. I'm like,
yeah.
I could make some money off of that easy. And like he's just continuing buying it. He's getting better pricing. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I ended up leaving. My dad switched to a different retailer. But this kid stayed on. And I see his Facebook post, and he like honestly believes the people above him are very rich. And I think they just have this like gilded lifestyle where like they take them out on these like yachts or whatever. They take them out, so they think like, oh, this is what I want to go do, and I can achieve this if I just sell a little bit more, if I have a few more. And they just get them hooked. And that's what's brilliant about these things. If you get someone hooked, it's like a drug. And
it's not saying that it's not possible, because obviously something's going right for those people who just sit at home. But the whole thing, like, there were two things that kill me. Like, I was exposed to Amway as well a lot, like my senior year, and the way they exposed it to me was, we can get you a mentor that can help you out with your goals, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and they do that.
I never thought it was through Amway though. I thought it was, my friend who I had class with, who cheated off my test last year to graduate college, is now going to help me out with an actual mentor towards life and business, not he's recruiting me to make him money. Because let's say I make $500,000 a year, the dude above me is going to make $5 million a year. Yeah. You know, something like that.
The thing is that that's how they get a lot of young people. So Micah ended up joining it, and she's like, oh, Amway's stupid. And then she ended up joining Amway. And it was just like, it was her mentor and her parents like...
Oh, what's up, Klefki? I don't mean to cut you off.
If you go and join it, we're going to cut you off. Like, go live up in New York, but good luck to you. Like, that's so dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
You're really gonna stop like your college and just
Yeah.
You're gonna get some Bud beer.
Some
beer,
more
Bud,
sparkling
apple
apple
juice.
juice. But yeah, no,
I
you're
messed that one up.
you're just off screen. So another thing, and this is one thing I don't remember if I told you or not, but I told my dad earlier today, and this is the last I talk about that interview. No, what killed me the most was when the dude was like, "Yeah, you can achieve director of association or whatever." In as little as 3 to 4 months, all you have to do is not question what we're telling you to do and just do it.
Wait, what?
Oh, I didn't tell you this?
That's a different statement.
The dude.
It sounds like you're doing Barney's job from How I Met Your Mother, where it's like, please, or sign here and exculpate, like.
Yeah.
It's like you pretty much just sign documents for shady companies and then just don't ask any questions and be the fall guy.
Mm-hmm. Like the dude literally was like, "Yo, as long as you don't question it and do what we tell you to do, you'll be able to achieve it." And I was just like, "No, if you tell me not to question what you're doing, like we could be pushing pounds of coke for all I know." Like,
I'll push some pounds of
direct
coke,
TV,
but I gotta.
We'll give you that 4K, if you know what I mean.
That joke like took a second for me. I'm gonna ASMR this apple juice.
What are you doing?
My nose is too big.
Oh, it's beer on camera.
Oh no, it goes in my...
Hold my beer.
Anyways.
I need a beer now. Go get your beer, OB. But yeah, it was just one of those things. I was like, oh my goodness. Jeez. As soon as he said that, I was like, I was already out, but I'm out. And for that, I have to. What is the Shark Tank thing? And for that, I'm out. You know what I'm talking about?
I would have won a half baked style. Just been like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, that would have been good. I know. Like I was talking to my dad earlier today. I was like, whenever they call me tomorrow for the offer, I don't know if I want to tell them. Like, I don't know if I want to be straightforward and be like, no, this is like a pyramid scheme. Like, I'm not comfortable. It seems like a ripoff. Blah blah blah. Like, why am I making money for people above me? You know, like I don't know if I want to lay into them or just be like, yeah, no, I'm not interested. You know what I mean?
No, I mean either of those are fine. I just think it'd be a lot better if you're like, be funny about it. Be like, yeah, no, I found a different Ponzi scheme and it's much better.
I should be like, no, I decided to go with Amway.
That's funny.
Oh gosh. Oh, speaking of waterbending, the only episode of Avatar I have not seen was the bloodbending one.
Well, it's such a good episode.
I don't.
It changes the whole thing.
I know. I don't think they ever
because it puts in the
re-aired
conflict for what's her name? Katara.
Katara, yeah.
Should she bloodbend?
Yeah, exactly.
Ever,
but
know?
I think it was like a really dark episode, so I've never. Like, I don't think they ever re-aired it. Because that's literally the one episode I've never seen.
I would pay for it on Amazon. I paid $1.99 and watch it. It is 100% worth it.
Really?
Because then you understand the ending. And it's a whole moral dilemma. Like,
no, I knew about it, yeah.
Will.
Like, I understand the ending because I knew about it. But
yeah.
I didn't know that episode existed because it was, I swear on my life, it was never aired again after maybe the first time it came out. Maybe a couple times. Sharknado 4.
Such a good episode.
Dude, remember when we watched Sharknado on your birthday?
That was just one of the most awkward birthdays of my life.
Guys, I had tears. They were running down my face from laughing so hard. Oh my goodness.
Dumb movie.
I'll send you stuff when I start my own company. Deal. I'll do it. I'll unbox it and use it and sponsor myself through your stuff. But yeah, no, it was crazy.
But anyways, I have a question. I was
Yes.
talking to Victoria about this. Not to bring into politics.
Small politics.
But, no, so I was watching another podcast with Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Have you watched his podcast?
Bits and pieces. I know about it.
Anyways.
Why are you guys sitting in a corner together?
But anyway, so so they're talking about colleges being like...
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. Xanax nearly choked on milk today. I don't think it was milk. Yeah, I think it was another white substance.
Cocaine.
He's going for something else.
Yeah.
That 4K will sell you 4K DirecTV. The direct, the direct TV is direct to your bloodstream.
Yeah, right.
It was spit. I guess he's not a spitter. Okay.
But anyways. So me and Victoria were they're talking about like very liberal campuses and not like and just.
Oh, what's up, G boy? Yeah, this is new. Oh, speaking of which, and I don't mean to cut you off, but this is how my streams go too.
That's fine.
I meant to say earlier that whenever we get a place to live, hopefully this will be a lot nicer. Yeah, it'll have the posters, the one that Klevki likes the most, the Majora's Mask one. Did I ever show you those posters? Mm-hmm. They're dope. I like them. Good. So yeah.
I think I really like the nun giving the nun giving fellatio to the unicorn.
Oh, I need to buy that one.
No, you did buy it.
No, I want to buy it.
I could have sworn you pulled it. Like, look at this.
No. I showed you on my phone. It's a poster I'm gonna get, and you guys will love it. But it will never be in any video, except for maybe one. I'll show it another time.
Anyways, no.
So, we do need a bigger table, a more stable table.
We do need more stable. Look at this. Wait, my ASMR sip.
Oh, ASMR podcast. Oh God, gotta stop.
Anyways,
all right.
So we're talking about Furman and how some of my friends think that Furman's like super liberal and yada 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 yada.
Yeah.
And Furman is a school that I go to that is very. How would you describe it? It's in the South, but like
it's
small. It's a bit prestigious, but it's not like I don't know.
It's nothing compared to like Clemson. Like when you think colleges in South Carolina, you don't think Furman. You think Clemson, South Carolina, and USC because it's a medical school. But other than that, I mean, Furman's just there. They've got some nasty runners though.
Yeah, oh man, we have the good sports teams besides the major sports teams.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
football,
baseball, but what's it called? And basketball. We're all terrible at all three of those. But so we were thinking about it, and like Furman wasn't that liberal of a college to
I'll ask in a second, JoJo.
Was your college that liberal? Like, were there like social justice warrior like girls, like white girls were like, oh, this is what it means to be black kind of thing, and like, why are you a white girl talking about this
kind of
thing?
I don't know. Okay. It was probably like just it was growing when I was leaving, but also 90% of the people there were athletes.
Yeah.
So I think that also plays another role into it because we had, obviously because of Title IX, it was, what's it called? Because of Title IX, we had even amount of guys and girls teams. But if you really break it down to it, like our girls lacrosse team, they were national champs, but definitely in the running every year I was there.
Yeah.
Field hockey, I mean, they were good. Those girls could beat anyone up there, you know. So I like, you didn't have that.
Interesting. Okay, so in my school, at first, like, one way to look at it is, like, a lot of victim blaming, or not victim blaming, but, like, how some people say if you're, like, a gay, black female who's a midget, like you are the ultimate kind of like minority.
It's funny because I had a teacher who did that.
Like you get like brownie points from everyone kind of thing. Like, did you get brownie points for being an Arab? Like at that school, like did people like, oh, that's so like interesting, you're Arab. Like, do people care about your ethnicity at all?
Kind of, yeah, but not really at the same time. Like when it was
for me,
brought
like,
up,
it got me like major brownie points being Arab. And people, like, wanted to be friends with me because of that. And
I wouldn't say Arab, I'd say Lebanese.
Sure.
Lebanese.
But, like, not being plain old white. Like, people were interested in that. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, yeah, but it's not as bad as, like, colleges out west or up north. Like, no one really cares that much, you know?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, I still got way more, like, crap for being an Arab than, like...
I think it's where you are. I mean, think about where you're located.
I mean, I know, so where I'm located, so I'm saying, it's like, do you think that has a bigger driver on people's actions of where I'm located in the South, or just being at college, you know?
Both.
Because I know a lot of people think, like, oh, they're at college, a bunch of liberal talking about
think
what
about
college
if you went
is, college is
Think
college,
about if you went to Clemson. The majority of students there are foreign, to be honest. Like, Indian.
Yeah, but Clemson's also more conservative than Furman is.
Yeah, but at the same time, they have more foreign students.
Yeah.
Like if you like my campus, probably like 50% of the population there was foreign as well.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Tons. I mean, we had soccer, all foreign minus maybe 4 players. Like all European, like
Damn.
South African, field
Our school
hockey.
was super white.
Lacrosse, we didn't have that many foreigners. I'm sure football was probably half and half. Swim team, all foreign except for maybe 2, 3 at the same time. But yeah. So I think it's just a little bit of everything. It's so funny because in psychology I would always joke with my professor when they would ask like, what do you think this is? Is it this or that? And I would always be like, it's both, as a joke. Because, like, my teacher understood it really is both.
You had some hot professors.
Where?
I went to your graduation. Like, I
None of them were mine.
No, I came in and I was like, Michael, who is that person? That lady is... Like, I don't always, like, check out people, but, like, she parked right next to me, and I look over and, like, boom. I'm like,
yeah.
Crap.
I had
like,
one...
it's a professor. And I'm like, no.
I had one teacher, my senior, like, my last year, or my last semester of my last year, I was just like, you're the only reason why I'm coming to this class. Because it was, like, Psychology 105. And I already, at that point, was done with all my psychology classes.
Yeah.
So, she was like, yeah.
The hot professor.
Basically. I was like, yep, you're the only reason why I'm coming to this class.
Yeah,
I'm going to catch up on some comments real quick. I apologize, chat. Can you grab me water, too?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Just don't get banned. Yeah, no, the poster I want to buy is, oh my goodness. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. I'll send it to you guys in the Discord, Minna's Discord, and I'll post it in my own. Minna won't theme stuff, so my new hopes fall to you, Sir Olive. Oh, you're talking about the, okay, I got you. Sounds good. I thought you said something about her falling for me. I was like, wait a second. KSI versus Logan Paul, which... Oh, yeah, I got you. Should I tell my mom bought me 18 plus manga back in middle school? That's funny.
I got,
Logan
Cheese
Paul...
works in Aquaferna,
yeah. The Leaning Tower of Chitsa. For anyone who gets that reference, I give you 5 points. OG did get excited. Maybe a little bit. KSI versus Logan Paul. What are your thoughts on that? It's so dumb.
What?
Do you not know about that? KSI versus Logan Paul? You know who KSI is, right? The FIFA YouTuber? I don't know if he does FIFA anymore. Really? I used to watch him all the time. Then I was like, I can't handle him anymore.
Who's Logan Paul?
Do you know who Logan Paul is? You're a liar. You're a liar.
Really?
You don't remember the dude? Logan Paul... Wait. Okay, hold on. Logan Paul...
No, wait.
Was the dude...
Well, I don't know. Like, who he is, but...
He recorded the dude
twin.
hanging himself. No, brother. There's Logan and Jake Paul.
Jake.
One of them, can't remember which one, recorded some dude in Japan hanging himself.
Like, actually killing himself?
Yes. Like, there was a dead body hanging in the trees, and they, like, laughed about it. And made jokes.
Interesting.
Huh? You don't remember that? This was huge.
It's still on YouTube?
No, it's not on YouTube anymore. They took it down. Oh, my goodness.
No, I'm just saying there's still content creators.
Mm-hmm. You know how much revenue...
That people respect?
Like 12-year-olds, yeah. But you don't understand how much revenue these people make for YouTube. Like, why would they shut them down? I think the channel got demonetized. But
Basic decency?
Dude, it's money. It's money for YouTube. Money
Money demonetizes apple juice.
Don't say that.
Alcoholic apple juice.
It's strong apple juice. Yeah, no. Where do I trade said points and what are the prizes? I don't know yet, but eventually you'll trade them to me or something, or some ranking system. Oh, actually, I know where you're gonna... Okay, the points that I actually do give out, we're gonna have a ranking system in the Discord. There will be a leaderboard section, which is gonna be pretty cool. I do want to do that as well. That was like in the beginning of the year. Yeah. It was in the beginning of the year. Yeah, the Paul brothers were just horrible. Also, do you like your OnePlus 6?
Oh, yeah.
You just got it today, too. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm.
I actually picked it up What I wanted to do as a joke.
Fingerprints.
What I wanted to do as a joke was unbox your OnePlus and
would
put
be
my
so
SIM
crazy.
card
That
in
would be
it.
funny.
I was gonna put my SIM card in it, to be honest with you.
No, it doesn't matter if you put your own phone in it.
Put my phone in your box. Oh, that'd have been good.
I'd have been like, what? I don't want to say that.
Especially a 7 of all. Oh man. First video I've ever disliked was one of their videos. Fair enough. Xanax has 132 points. Interesting. I don't remember the points rankings right now, but I'm gonna do a leaderboard, to be honest with you. That only I can change. Unless there's a bot for that. You should buy it. I don't have money. Send me Discord invite on Discord because it never works for me from Twitch. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
You should make Grummer coin.
We do have Mafia coins. If you do !MC. I don't think it'll work on Twitch right now, but it definitely works on YouTube. I forgot to set up the bot for Twitch. I wish there was a bot for both.
No, I'm saying like make a.
Oh, an actual like coin?
Cryptocurrency.
Oh god, dude, Mafia coins,
coin.
Grummer
We'll trade
coins,
it.
Grummer coins, dude.
Yeah.
We'll be rich. I'll do the points like the bot. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Only mods can own coins.
Mods and subs.
Yeah.
Mods and subs.
The mods have them start off with and give them subs.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm down for that. What was I gonna say? I had something to say and I don't remember what it was. Crap. Don't let Jojo do the bot. Yeah, Jojo will break it. I trust Klevkey and Ovi, but Jojo actually gets stuff done too. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I had something else. What's the friend's name? This is Natter. He's gonna be. I've known him for 11 years now. Going on 19.
No.
Wow, going on 19. 2007, 2018. Yeah, 11 years.
Me and JP just had our 10th anniversary. Oh yeah, I met you a few months after I met JP.
Oh wow.
Right.
So yeah, 11 years. I guess. Or 10, yeah, 11 years.
11 years this November.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yep, that's him. He was on the podcast in the background with Midna. The last time we did that one.
I know.
Oh, did I tell you about why they say Discord?
What?
Because did I tell you why they call it Discord and not Discord?
Why?
Because one day somebody, I think it was Xanax, was saying somebody was being a dick in chat. And then I was like, yeah, if you guys want the link to the Discord, because I was reading it and I was saying Discord, and then it just stuck ever since. They have not let that go. And it's been like a long time too. That's the best part.
JoJo's back.
Yeah, JoJo's here. It was just like it stuck and they ran away with it. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So for Ovi and Klevkey and whoever's joined a little bit later, we're gonna be living together with Gamer Blue, who has been in some other content, but that'll be cool.
Hopefully soon.
Huh?
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon, yeah. By the end of the night. We were playing PUBG
What?
during that stream. Oh, is that what it was? Oh, that's what it was. PUBG stream.
We should do a PUBG mobile stream.
Dude, my phone can't handle it.
Yeah, I can. My phone can handle it.
Dude. Oh, well,
That phone
it can't handle it while it's streaming. No, that one. Oh, that one can. I can't stream it and do it. I have to just play. That's what we were doing. That's why.
Why don't you stream on mine? Mine can handle it.
What?
Stream it on mine.
I guess we'll try it. Hi, Nat.
845 Snapdragon over
Yeah,
here.
there we go.
Guys.
Hi, Natter. I'm Ovi. Dude, you'll never need another friend again. I'm actually the best. Dude.
I don't know.
I don't know. The reason why I say that, like, Klevkey and I...
I'm in the department for new friends.
Thanks.
Now looking at you. Looking at other friends of mine.
Yeah, I figured. I had something to say about it. I don't remember what it was, but I think that's off stream. Oh, the best... Okay, so Klevkey and Ovi, the poster that I want is a nun performing fallacy. Is that what it is? Fallacy? No.
Fellatio.
Fallacia. I don't know what fallacy is.
I'm tipsy and that's nothing.
I've only had water. A nun performing fallacia to a unicorn. It is one of the coolest pictures.
This fallacy.
This penis
A fallacy is something. How do you have a fallacy? A fallacy is something like
I'm just blowing fire like usual. There we go.
It's a philosophy term. It's like an idea that proves you to be wrong.
What's in my water? Nothing. H2O. Hydrogens and oxygens. Probably too much oxygen.
A few carbons. And some oxygens.
I don't know. There's some OHs in there. That's an organic chemistry joke. Buy it immediately. See, that's what I'm saying. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the picture real quick.
Buy what immediately?
The poster. I'm so getting. Would you be okay if I got it?
I would not care.
Okay. We would have to hide the mess out of it when parents come over.
My parents never come over.
Really?
Oh yeah.
WTF is fellatio.
Also, if my mom saw that, she'd laugh her ass off.
Really? Your mom got mad when I got you those cards.
Yeah, because I was like 15.
Tell them while I look for this stinking picture. Tell them the deck of cards that I got you.
Wait. It's a bit different.
What?
So, Michael Durant. So, I'm Muslim, or my family's Muslim, and back when I was 13, I was over.
I'm not saying it's a
house.
bad thing that I got it for you.
Or 12. No, that's fine. The cards are fine.
I'm looking for the picture so I can show it to you guys on stream.
I think this was during that time it snowed and we got like a week off school.
No, I was on vacation.
No, the time I drank.
This is the poster that I'm gonna get and hang it up. If you guys can see it, if it's focused, that is the plan to get this poster. Also, I do want this one as well. Where is it? Shadow Link that stabbed regular Link. Tell me that's not amazing. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's a glare, but is that the male version? Wait, are you talking about the picture or what? Also, this would be pretty cool too. I've saved these as well. I expected worse. No, it is what it is. Let's see. One last picture that I want to show you guys. This shirt is fantastic. I think you guys would enjoy that one as well. Those are on my goals list of stuff to buy for scenery. But yeah.
Anyways, little Muslim matter.
I'm less scared of your type of nun. These are the nuns that made me who I am today. I did used to go to Catholic school as well.
I was Catholic school.
Yeah, we both did.
Technically. Realistically, but...
Wait, what?
Why is that a technically?
I don't know. I lost what I was saying. I need that shirt. It's dope. I just love the way it's like wispy.
This shirt?
No.
Uh-huh.
The shirt that I showed.
Speaking of
Speaking
Muslims
of
not under and alcohol.
Yes.
My parents still don't understand this shirt, but... So, my parents and alcohol are like me and
it's an Irish
culture.
whiskey shirt.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
the reason my mom was pissed that your mom, or that you got me those,
Was that my mom allowed it?
was not that your mom allowed it because a year earlier was the alcohol fiasco.
Oh, yeah.
Where I had wanted to try alcohol. And we were talking earlier about my cousin Hisham who's there, and he's a bit more serious Muslim, right? And Michael,
he's more serious than you by a landslide.
I mean, he's a bit more serious than the average Muslim. He's
Fair enough.
a bajillion %. He's infinitely more Muslim than I am because I'm not Muslim. But anyways, so we're talking.
I'll catch up on chat in a second,
And
guys.
I wanted to have. I've also wanted to try alcohol, but I knew it was against my religion at the time. And so your mom propositions me to have a sip. It was the last sip. And I was like, I don't know, probably shouldn't. And your mom and my cousin convinced me that it was okay within my own religion, which I don't know why your mom was doing that because she's not Muslim and she wouldn't know. But my cousin did. It was kind of a dick move on his part.
Hisham?
Yeah.
He was there?
Yeah.
Oh.
He convinced me.
I don't think I was... I may have been doing something.
No, you were there.
I was there?
This was like a 2-hour-long conversation of them trying to get me to drink this last sip of alcohol. And it was a Bud Light. And it was gross. It probably didn't make alcohol at that point. It was probably all evaporated. But So I take the last sip, and I was like,
Cat
"Oh,
sup.
that's gross." And your mom was like, "Okay, Natter, your mom's not gonna be happy they gave you alcohol. Don't tell her."
Yeah.
And I said, "I'm not gonna tell my mom."
Yeah.
And she said, "All right, just don't tell your parents. Make sure. You're sure you're not gonna tell your parents?" And I said, "Yes." The next
Did my
morning,
mom end up telling her or something?
Michael, shut the fuck up. Next morning, I go home.
I don't have PS4 yet, but eventually I will. After I move and get settled. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I've done the calculations. I think I'll have like $500 in my account, if not less,
When
we move.
Why?
Just due to all the like initial fees and stuff. I think so. I need to redo the money because my dad said he would help me out, but
I think you could. You have a good bit. I don't think it's gonna reduce that much.
we'll see.
Anyways, so I go home the next day,
But I'm getting a Switch and a PS4. Continue.
and I'm coming down, and I got some. I go to my house. My mom's just standing there, and I'm at the fridge getting water. My mom's just standing there, like tapping her like high heels at me,
She's
like
mad.
looking at me. My mom never does that.
This is the same mom that the other day said, "You look better."
That's that story here.
Yeah, you told it with the Midnight podcast.
How was that?
That was that podcast, yeah.
Was that the same one where I got my tire popped?
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
thought
why
it was
you
like a
came
month
so
ago.
late. No, it was like a week or two ago.
That's right. Anyways, yeah. So she's cooled down a lot since then, but she's just like tapping on her high heels, looking at me. She's like, "So, what'd you do last night at the Durazi's?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was, oh my god. And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I always hung out. Like it was fun, and yeah, it was
The regular. Yeah.
yeah, just play video games." And she's like, "Are you sure you didn't try any alcohol?" And I was like, "No."
Why?
And she just like went off on me for like the next month and a half, maybe not even, like probably like a year.
Yeah.
Every time a beer commercial would come on the channel on
The
TV,
most petty.
she would change the channel. She would get so angry. And I'm like, "Mom, I'm not gonna drink again. I just tried it. I'm sorry." And like, oh, she was so petty about it. And the thing is that your mom immediately after she said, "Natter, don't go tell your mom that you just drank."
Mm-hmm.
She called her up on the phone and told her. And I don't know why
I
your
don't know
mom
why
did that.
either. We have to ask her. This will be a story for the next podcast. Next time we'll ask my mom.
Anyways.
What's
So
up,
she's-
Blackshot Gaming? Speaking of which, what do you mean by not enough button? Video games? We can do. Oh, we need to do a FIFA and talk video game, because it's just gonna get progressively worse for me. Like we're gonna start out talking, and then both of us are just gonna get angry. On Twitch you can.
Okay, because I curse a lot.
Doesn't
Play
matter.
FIFA.
Night anime. But next, yeah, we'll do a FIFA stream
How long
later.
has this podcast been?
Probably longer than we expected.
Yeah, it's 12:30 and I need to be in Columbia
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
it's been an hour 30, so we'll wrap it up
I'll
after
wrap it in a
this.
few minutes,
Yeah.
but holy crap.
See you guys. Can we call it something else besides podcast? I don't like the word podcast. Why? Okay, what should we change it to?
Castpod.
Castpod. Or Sacked
Groupcast.
Dop. But
Not even close.
yeah.
But
Finish your story and we'll wrap it up.
anyway, so she got then after that
Come closer to me.
the Muslim the inner Muslim thing popped up within my mom and she became well, it was just like you got me the deck of cards with like these
Oh.
girls in Hawaii in bikinis from like the 80s or something.
Yeah, it was a great deck of cards.
It was
Do you still
funny.
have it?
Probably. They're probably somewhere in my house.
That's fantastic.
And my mom was probably just bitter about it. Still bitter about the alcohol thing.
Yeah.
Because she's like, why does Natter have this now?
Yeah. That's funny.
I feel like if she were to have a 13-year-old now, she would not give two shits.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I think she's just going through menopause. And
Nice
some
and
hormones.
concise. People talking into a microphone. Yeah, normally there's not a microphone. back in the day when we used to do it, we used to get this cellular device right here.
Oh, God.
A selfie stick. I would stick it in the couch across the room. The selfie stick would be holding it up. The selfie stick's in there. And then we would just set it on live stream, and we would just do it straight from there. But Bucky, go back to the corner.
ASMR.
What we got to do a ASMR podcast with Midna.
Why? What? Why?
I don't know. That's what they request. A 24-hour podcast with Midna.
Oh, that'd be miserable.
That would be horrible. So what are you doing now?
Yeah, right.
Oh God. But
job searching.
I got to do that tomorrow too. But all right, guys. I will do, just to wrap things up again. I will do a. Oh God.
That's funny. Get it? As a double homage of ass.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one.
Funniest thing I might ever say.
How many points would you give Owen for that one?
That was 500 points easily.
What?
That's like a 200 IQ
That's way
play.
too much. No.
Points for what?
That's way too many points.
Like points when you're saying like whose line is anyway points?
More like the leaderboard's points. He's not going up that high.
What's your magnitude? Like what's your scale we're talking about?
I don't know. If it makes me laugh, I give him like 5.
Oh, if it makes you laugh?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty damn clever though. It's like
I'll give you 4. I didn't bust out laughing.
That is not bust out laughing. It's just pretty clever. I give it 7 points.
What? No, I said if it makes me laugh, it's fine.
I know, but sometimes things are that clever to make you laugh.
I break leaderboards. Let's go. Okay, who am I sending the Discord link to? Is it Ovi or Klevki? Just so I don't forget. Also, by the way, just to recap, since we're wrapping this up, on the YouTube channel, some of you guys are on Twitch, some of you guys are on Mixer or YouTube. I will be posting, hopefully, if I get my list done, I will do, what's it called? I will do One Punch Man reaction. If not, I'll try and get it done over the weekend. Sunday, will be Attack on Titan reaction as well. Okay, I'm sending it to Ovi. Perfect. Hopefully, I can get Midna or Jamie on the podcast again soon. But these next few weeks are just stop. But yeah, no, these next few weeks and the previous couple of weeks have just been hectic as we're apartment searching, which we should do Saturday actually.
We're watching Who's America on Saturday. We can probably do in the afternoon though.
Yeah. So, but yeah, basically classes start for me next Wednesday, and I'm gonna have a little bit less time. But at the same time, whenever I get moved in, hopefully, fingers crossed, Gamer Blue will become our editor, which would be absolutely amazing and help me push out more content as well. But yeah. Anyways, guys. Did I miss any comments or anything like that? No, there has to be a beer belly. Live in a box. If you can't find payment. Live in a box till you can down payment on a house. I'm down with that. Rent is bad, man. I agree. I wish we could get a house, but this dude wants to leave in a year, so we'll see how it goes. And I need to find a job that pays. I need to start selling merch. That's my goal for this year. Get some t-shirts sold. Belly bong.
Make some magic mugs.
Oh God, no. That's a story for the next podcast. Anyways, guys, thank you everyone for tuning in. Chill out. Chill. I
gotta play you out.
I can't focus. Speaking of which, I feel like we were... Oh God, that was way too close to the microphone. I feel like we have been out of focus the whole time. But good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I'll figure it out as we go. And podcast. Boo. Figure out the next name and tell me. And we'll see you guys next time. Any final thoughts or comments? I got scared. You were going to hit the table there.
Yeah, that was fine. I need to finish my Bud apple juice. But
yeah. Good luck tomorrow on your presentation.
Thank you. What else?
The t-shirt idea I gave you. I vaguely remember it. Minutes with OliveGrums.
That's a good one.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, what's some good podcast names?
Brainstorm and let us know, and we can change the podcast name.
Because we gotta change it, because it was kind of boring this.
And if you're Arabic, then It's podcast.
It's podcast.
Podcast.
Arabic or Indian, don't discriminate.
Fair enough.
They both said the P's wrong, but yeah.
All right, everyone. Have a good night or a good day, depending on where you are in the world, and I guess depending on when you watch this video. Bye, everyone. Peace. Are you not gonna say bye?
Do I have to say bye?
Yeah, you gotta say bye. You gotta close this out.
I thought you were gonna say bye. You were closing it for me.
I close it. I say bye, and then you say bye.
Bye, guys.
There we go.